Days away from SummerSlam, we have the final episode of Universe Mode for you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is BrendenPlayz, and welcome to WWE 2k19 Universe Mode. And tonight, Tommaso Ciampa and Ricochet, they're back, and they're in action. Well, we're going to start things off with this week's main event. We're going to have the Authors of Pain. They'll face off against the Colognes. Kofi Kingston continues his singles run. He'll face Rusev this week. We'll also see Dolph Ziggler in action. He'll face off against the veteran R-Truth. Alright, so the results. It is the Authors of Pain with the victory. Kingston with another victory as well. And Dolph Ziggler back to his winning ways. A win over R-Truth. Alright, so this week on NXT, Velveteen Dream will go up against Fabian Aichner. Gets a chance to be back in NXT. We'll see the Lucha House Party, Kalisto and Lince Dorado. They'll face off against Heavy Machinery. Nikki Cross, she's up against Io Shirai. Big opportunity for her. I believe it might be her debut here in NXT. We'll also see the team of Mustache Mountain. They'll face off against the Forgotten Sons. Their first appearance as a team here in NXT. Ricochet is back. The high-flying, exciting Cruiserweight's back. And so is Tommaso Ciampa. More on that in a moment. Velveteen Dream gets a win over Aichner. And it'll be Heavy Machinery with a victory over Kalisto and Dorado. Io Shirai start things off with a win. And Mustache Mountain, they pick up a victory as well. Not the start the Forgotten Sons we've been hoping for. So we'll see Ricochet in action in a moment's time. He'll face Mustafa Ali later on tonight. Tommaso Ciampa will face Hideo and Itami. Two men both fighting for the chance to be, I think, the next opponent for Johnny Gargano. Ricochet, we saw him a few months back. Challenge for the Cruiserweight Championship unsuccessful. Ricochet has fulfilled his commitments overseas. He's gone back to Japan. He's competed over there. Had much success. Now, back in NXT. And I think this man might be the most exciting man, not just in NXT, but in the entire WWE. This is a guy who can fly. And he is a big threat, not just to the Cruiserweight Championship. Any person he comes up against will certainly be feeling the pump, as Ricochet is as good as anyone here. Well, tonight, unlike this matchup, he'll take on Mustafa Ali, a man who has been starved of opportunity here in NXT, but I tell you what, Mustafa Ali, we talk about exciting, we talk about high flying and a guy who can cause some upsets. Mustafa Ali is certainly one of them. Mustafa has, as I said, been starved of opportunities. His Cruiserweight division is stacked at the moment, loaded full of guys coming in and also coming out as well. You want to make sure that you stand above the pack, and that's something that both guys will be looking to do here tonight. Ricochet back in action, Mustafa needing to make the most of this opportunity. Of course, later on tonight, two more Cruiserweights, Tommaso Ciampa, who we saw last week return, and he got out there near Johnny Gargano, just letting him know that he's around, he's hanging around, he's here, and he's back. Ciampa dealing with a knee injury, he is back now, and pretty convenient timing too. Johnny Gargano's toughest rivals now back at the same time as, neither man at the moment, Ali or Ricochet, can get the one up. Both ducking underneath. And Ricochet will drive. Ali in the corner finds the clothesline. So Itami, he's in need of a victory as well. So another Cruiserweight matchup to come. Cruiserweight action here. And I guess you could call it a Cruiserweight night. Ricochet rolls out of the ring, looking to get back in, but Ali will join him to the outside. And Ali, Ricochet with the right hand. And Mustafa thrown back inside the ring. Alright, now Ricochet has a chance to capitalize, but Ali, hang on! Hurricane Rana swiftly takes down Ricochet, and that's how quickly things can change when you come up against Mustafa Ali. Ricochet very, very similar. As I said, this is a good matchup. Both guys have certainly the ability to up things to the next level at any instant. Ali will go to the outside and join Ricochet there. Ricochet can't find his right hand, and Ali takes down Ricochet. Well, before Ricochet left, as I said earlier, he was challenging Johnny Gargano for that Cruiserweight Championship. Johnny Gargano sucker punched him backstage, beat him up just before their big takeover clash. A triple threat matchup. Johnny Gargano would beat Tommaso Ciampa and win the Cruiserweight Championship. Ciampa has been searching for a rematch, but he was not allowed to have it because of this nagging knee injury. And it's one of those injuries that you feel as though, you can compete on, but you're never going to be at 100%. And our general manager, Shawn Michaels, refused to let Ciampa wrestle until he was 100% ready to go. Very frustrating times for Ciampa. That's why you could tell last week that he was ready to go, knowing that he's now cleared. He wanted that opportunity at Gargano ASAP. And you cannot blame him at all. Johnny Gargano, two-time Cruiserweight champion here. What a shot there by Ricochet, who's yet to win a title in NXT. And the way he performs, this won't be very long. It will not be long at all. Oh, he's done it again. It won't be long until Ricochet wins one. 3 in a row now. What's he going to plan for here? Going to go to the top. Ali back to his feet, though. Ricochet wasted some time and gets caught with a knee. And now Mustafa up the top. This is going to be Ricochet's night, but Mustafa could spoil it right here. Up to the top, Mustafa Ali rolls through. Rolling senton there by Mustafa Ali. And got a bit of height and elevation on it thanks to being high up on the ropes. But still not enough to put him away just yet. Close though. Certainly impressive from Mustafa Ali. And he's just one of those guys that is stuck in the middle here in the Cruiserweight division. Not enough victories to really earn him a spot above the rest. And in saying that, Ricochet, can you believe it? He does not boast the best record at all. Mustafa Ali will have a bit of a point to say about this, because in fact Mustafa Ali, without a doubt, has got a better record than Ricochet. As Mustafa's in the corner. Mustafa Ali, 4 wins, 7 losses. So not great, 33%. Ricochet, 1 win only. 1 from 6 as Ricochet rolls through and hits the drop kick and nips straight back up to his feet. Ricochet looking tremendous right now. Is he about to make it 2 and 6? Well, my point is that yes, Ricochet gets these opportunities, but hasn't exactly backed up the wins. But at the moment, he is getting very close to perhaps pulling off a victory here. Mustafa, right hand! Down goes Ricochet. He's heading to the outside of the ring a number of times so far in this match, but hasn't really capitalized when he's been out there. Bit of a weakness in Mustafa's game, loves to fly around the ring, but being outside the ring is probably a bit of a foreign place for him. He likes to utilize the ropes. That'll work though. Swung out into that neck breaker. Both men flying. Leave elevation going above the horizontal. As now Mustafa trying to find something from these fans. It's a bit of a mixed reaction. Some are supporting Ricochet, some are supporting Mustafa. Well, who's going to be able to take this victory? Ali with a right hand. With a snapmare now. And a chance to get himself to the top of the Cruiserweights. So crucial, especially when you got a guy like Ciampa and Ricochet both coming back into the division. It's going to make things much more difficult for Ali. Every match counts, and at the moment, Ricochet believes he might be the one and only guy we should be looking at for the Cruiserweight Championship as our next contender. Ricochet going to line up Ali. Has he wasted some time? Yes, he has. Ali will capitalize now. Yeah, Ricochet really had Ali put away there. Just had to find something. And Ali able to get back to his feet. Ricochet with a knee. And he's missed it. And Ali happy about that miss, but he's got to focus from behind. Ricochet. No, Ali going to get him in the corner here. And the drop kick to follow it. And all of a sudden, Ali into the German. That may be it. German suplex, but a kick out. Ali might be about to pull off an upset. Ricochet wasting time in critical moments, and it could cost him. Yes, He's feeling confident. He had plenty of success in Japan for the last few months, but he's got to get it right here in NXT. It's a different ball game. Ricochet into the corner. Now springs off the ropes, but Ali finds the elbow. Ricochet swatted away. Now head first. Ricochet could capitalize, and he does. Flying through the air and again landing on Ricochet. Not pretty, but effective. And now springboard. Oh, he's missed it. He overshot it. Ricochet getting a little bit too much zip out of the ropes. Is he going to try it again? Now heading back to the top. Ricochet up there. What can he produce? Ali back to his feet. Won't worry, Ricochet. Oh no, Ali caught him. Into the powerbomb. Bridges over. Shoulders down. Ricochet in trouble. Kick out. And Ali has him in the center of the ring. Mustafa has Ricochet down onto that powerbomb. Now looking towards the ropes. Is he going to spring over? Here he comes. Oh, into the neck breaker. Oh my. Ali almost tricking Ricochet there. Ricochet expecting him to fly through the air. And oh, he nearly got it because of it. 2 count. Ricochet stunned. He's down though. Ali's got to capitalize. This is it for Mustafa. He could be about to beat Ricochet and get himself going. His NXT career started off. It's been pretty lackluster so far, but is this the moment where it all changes for Mustafa? A win over Ricochet would be huge. Ali reverses into the 450 splash. Mustafa Ali hooks the leg. Referee slow. 2. Oh, he has done it. Mustafa Ali. This is the win we have been waiting for. A victory to put him on the map, and Ricochet thought he was going to come back tonight and all would be easy for him and he'd take back his spot as one of the top cruiserweights. Well, think again, Ricochet. The competition is here and Ricochet is furious with himself. Ali picks up the win. Well, we've been waiting a long time to see this man back in action. It'll be Hideo Itami facing Tommaso Ciampa. Well, we saw an upset a moment ago. It goes to show being a little bit too confident can be the downfall. Hideo Itami, well, to say that he needs a win would be a certain understatement. This guy is desperate for a victory. 19 wins, 30 losses in his career in Universe mode. And the losses category continues to pile up. Hideo needs this. Well, he's been in the mix, to be fair to him. He was dealing with Pete Dunne not long ago, trying to become the #1 contender. So Hideo hasn't been all that bad, to be honest with you. He's had more losses than wins, but he has been in the mix, and that's where he needs to be. Tonight he's in the mix again, but he comes up against Tommaso Ciampa. Well, we said a moment ago that he's been dealing with a knee injury. You can see the brace on the knee. And Tommaso is back. A tremendous opportunity to see him back in action. But the fact is, he has been injured. How has that injury affected him? Will we see the best of Ciampa? Is he still a little bit rusty? Well, we're about to find out how great of a shape he is in. Tommaso, confident as ever. That's the thing about him. He's always pumped up, always fired up, ready to go, no matter who he faces. He's a former Cruiserweight champion, and he would love to get back there. Maybe even his aspirations could be on the NXT Championship. You just never know with Tommaso. We're about to get things underway here, though. One-on-one, Itami, and he's going to try and start good, and he does with the knee. Itami looking to make a bit of a statement early on, and he's effective. It'll be Ciampa versus Hideo Itami. And we saw Mustafa Ali pick up the victory over Ricochet, so big chance now for Hideo to try and replicate the same. Ciampa and Ricochet, I got to feel as though they felt as though they were going to just walk straight back in NXT and become the contenders for that Cruiserweight Championship. Well, Ricochet has now learned otherwise. Will we see the same from Tommaso? Hideo has been good in terms of getting close to that championship, but the big matches when it counts the most, he has failed. So Hideo's been in the mix despite the fact losses have been racking up. He could change things around pretty quickly here with a victory over Tommaso. Johnny Gargano, the current Cruiserweight Champion, as we saw him last week in an impressive matchup against Lio Rush. He defended the championship, and after that matchup, we did see Tommaso come out and approach Johnny Gargano. Well, the reason why we're so impressed by Tommaso Ciampa, he does boast a 70% win record here in Universe Mode. And who else boasts a 70% win record? Johnny Gargano. Two men with very similar career paths, both tag team champions together as well, both being Cruiserweight champion as well. Both now want to be that champion at the moment. Tommaso Ciampa trying to get back to his feet here. You can feel he's a little bit slow early on. Hideo's been able to get the upper hand. And speaking of an upper hand, there's one right in the face. That right hand onto Tommaso. Hideo looking to continue the assault outside the ring. This will test Tommaso Ciampa. You're coming up against Hideo with these very physical strikes, and more of them coming now. Every time you get struck, oh, with a head bouncing up the stairs as well. Every time you get struck after being out of action for a while, it hurts just that much more. Your body's no longer used to it. Landing harsh to the outside of the ring. There's no way you can really train and prepare for that other than getting in the ring and just letting it happen. Count of 6 now. Ciampa in no hurry. Neither is Itami. And Ciampa will throw him back in the ring. Tommaso from behind now. No, yes, he's got Hideo. And that'll work. The knee connecting with the face and the upper torso there of Hideo. The Japanese sensation. Hideo Itami has had success on the main roster. I guess most famously, his big victory over Chris Jericho, that rivalry that they had, but Hideo tried to really go further in his career and become Intercontinental Champion, but when Braun Strowman was the champion at the time, the size difference was just too much for Hideo, and he was a little bit afraid, I feel, to really look to challenge Braun. We never actually saw the two lock up for the championship. I think Hideo was just a little bit cautious and was kind of waiting and waiting and waiting for someone to take that title from Braun and hoping that he'd get a better matchup. But it never happened until Hideo was drafted over to Raw, and Braun brought the title with him. Now, of course, John Cena's champion as well. Hideo is still technically a part of the Raw roster, but we're seeing him a lot more in the Cruiserweight division in recent times. I feel as though Hideo, that's his best fit at the moment. With all the big star power on Raw, Hideo can't seem to quite get any opportunities there. In the Cruiserweight division, there's a few that are now available for him. And before he went to the main roster, Hideo was one of the top names here in NXT. One of those guys that had so much success but was never able to win the big one. A little bit like Apollo Crews, for example. Ty Dillinger as well. Successful in NXT but never won the big NXT championship. As now Hideo is up at the top. He's waiting for Ciampa to get up. Hideo is going to continue to wait for the right moment here, but Ciampa's not moving at all. Has he got eyes in the back of his head? I don't think so. And now Itami, I don't know why he's decided to change plans there. I guess he didn't have the position that he wanted on Ciampa. And Hideo will now have to regroup here. Outside the ring again. He's going to pick him up. And no. Got too much on it. Couldn't keep him steady. Couldn't keep the balance and control. And he'll pay the price. Gets met with a dropkick. Well, it's been a slow going here for Tommaso, but he's starting to get into his work now. Getting a little bit more physical. Count of 6. And he'll drive him back into the ring. Yeah, Ciampa just looked a little bit off his game, and that's to be expected. Coming back from injury, you want to see him improve over time, and he has done that. I think one of the most difficult things is that first match back, and if he can come back and just get through that first, I think 5 to 7 minute period when you're a little bit sluggish, a little bit off your game, a step slower than your opponent, if you can get through that and start to shake off the cobwebs, you can certainly start to see some improvement, and we have seen that from Ciampa. As, Itami could be about to beat him here, though. Cover. Hand close to the ropes. But referee doesn't call the break, and Ciampa had to kick at it too, and did so. I've got to say, though, I don't know how his head wasn't underneath the rope, but if not, at least his fingertips. They were so close. The referee in the great position, though, had a better look than we did, and he ruled it to be okay. Double foot stop there by Hideo, and now sweeping. Well, I don't know about that one. Hideo just basically saying, take some of that, Tommaso, and I'll catch you later. Itami with a kick out of 2 there by Ciampa. It's a pinfall, unsuccessful. Well, that's probably be one of the real downfalls about Hideo Itami, is a little bit arrogant at times and not staying focused. And when you're in a bad slump, you've got to be focused. Every moment is crucial. Just because you're on top in a match doesn't mean you can't lose it. And he's about to find it out right now. Tommaso Ciampa has the arm wrenched. The submission is in. And Hideo with nowhere to go. Oh no. Hideo Itami able to counter though. That arm's hurting. And will it be enough? The Blackheart, Tommaso Ciampa gets met there with a haluva kick in the corner. Tommaso Ciampa trying to hang in. But right now, Hideo is starting to get there. He is about to hit a move that could win it all! The flying knee! Off the top! Will this be it? But Hideo, oh no, again! The arrogance from Hideo. Well, you just don't do that, Hideo. You just gotta stay focused. And Ciampa is about to make him pay, maybe. Itami's got him wrapped up, picks him up and bombs him down. Here's the cover. The legs are hooked. Ciampa, pressure on the knee there. Had to kick out using the legs. And he's showing us that he is back to probably 100%, you'd have to feel. Johnny Gargano will be watching on. Hideo Itami would love to be the man, though. Perhaps to join Mustafa Ali to face Johnny Gargano next, instead of what we probably assumed was going to be Ciampa and Ricochet. Not to be, though. There's now Hideo. Going to go to the top. Heading up there now. Ciampa is down. Slow up the top of the rope, though. Hideo's got to try and fire. This could be make or break. Hideo Itami off the top. Oh no, Ciampa caught him. Powerbomb. Oh my goodness. The way the body of Hideo just snapped as he went down from that powerbomb, that could mean he is done. Oh, now he's working away on that knee, trying to keep him down. Hideo is slow. He was already a little bit busted before. Now, here we go, up the shoulders, looking for Project Ciampa, and he will find it. Tommaso scores the victory, and another win into the W column for this tremendous superstar of NXT. Tommaso Ciampa, ladies and gentlemen, back and back with a win. We have been waiting for him to get his rematch at Gargano for a while, and Ciampa has been dealing with an injury. It's now all healed. Now the question is, can Ciampa earn his way and get that rematch against Johnny Gargano? The Cruiserweight title will be on the line.
Here is your winner.
And look at this man, ecstatic. So happy that he's been able to get the job done. He's back. Tommaso Ciampa back, and a victory to his name as well. Well, SummerSlam is coming your way next. Live on BrendenPlayz, Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. UK time. Check the website, BrendenPlayz.com, if you want a full countdown clock to make sure you do not miss it. Follow me on social media as well. BrendenPlayz at Twitter is what you need to know. If you follow me there, you will be able to see some updates as well. And of course, you can head over to our Discord as well. The link will be in the description down below for the forums. You can sign up there. Sign up to our Discord whilst you're there as well. Free to join. You can join the BrendenPlayz community right there. Ladies and gentlemen, SummerSlam is coming. Ronda Rousey makes her debut. The Shield and the Club go at it. Lesnar and Lashley. And much, much more, including Joe and Strowman. Universal title on the line. Cannot wait for it. I hope you're excited for it too. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see more. And I'll see you all for SummerSlam.